In the immortal words of the band Carnival, greetings and felicitations, children of technology. Hello, this is Jason Callan, and this is finally my comments video I've been talking about for a while. And this might be split up into some parts and stuff like that, because I haven't been able to update my stats to 15 minutes because something's wrong with my damn cell phone. Something's always wrong, you know what I mean? I overcome, I adapt, you know what I mean? So let's get started. It took me a while. I got a lot of notes and stuff like that. I got over 30 great comments to mention. I didn't mention all of them because that would take forever, but I mean, like a best of type segment, okay? And it also goes through the history of my movies and stuff too. Okay, the very first comment was from Old Fashioned Days, Albion, PA, which I got from my friend Ryan Platch, downloading that from a year and a half ago. Actually, it's the very first comment I've ever gotten on anything. And it might be a negative comment or it might be a positive comment. It's hard to read this one. It's from Duder7589. It says, I want to come home. Now either that means I want to come home, I don't want to be in this old fashioned days, and I want out of here, or out of this video, or it means I want to come home to Albion and enjoy that type of life again, you know what I mean? It's hard to tell on that one. Okay, comment number 2 goes to the first comment I really got from my other channel, that Michael Lawrence's channel that's not active no more. It's from Finesse Bellnut on my top 10 most underrated movies list. And it said, good list, and yeah, and the other editions, I did 11 and 12 also, the John Candy films too. Some were on YouTube that you can find. It came from Hollywood. John Candy and Dan Aykroyd having the best sequences. Speaking of Burt Reynolds, I liked him best in Heat. Heat's a good movie too. Okay? And also there was one from a great username called SexDode that said, thank you so much for this. That's cool. You're very welcome. Now these are from my new channel, well, the Jason Callan channel that I started January 23rd of this year. The very first comment I got was from a thing about Giant Eagle stopping their food perks. And it was from the Good Time Charlie's band that said, I can't believe you like money too, we should hang out. Very cool. And then later on, it took me a while to for things to get rolling. I did probably about 50 videos or so, and I did a crazy one called where is it at? Forget the Harlem Shake, try the Bob's Burgers butt shake. And of course, who else but Crazy Cummings Combos put his comment down and said, I have the weirdest boner right now. That's really funny. That's probably the funniest comment I got up to that point. And then I got another comment from someone called You're Sharing on Fire for the official YouTube video view guide. I came up with a very generous guide to people who haven't been getting views, because YouTube pushes the really popular people, and the people that aren't that popular, which is most of us, they kind of set them on a back burner. They have to get their popularity the hard way, you know. Well, anyway, he wrote a really long comment saying, getting views and popularity on YouTube is hard. For some it comes naturally, others it will take a while. I've been on this site since 2007, and back then it wasn't hard to get views. Now getting popular is about as hard as killing bees one-handed. One thing that will save you some strife is originality, which is tough because today everything on YouTube has been done at least once, which is true. I mean, I've done some a couple things that were popular on YouTube. I put my own spin on, like the Harlem Shake. I did my own version, type of version, like the Hot Sauce Challenge. I did my own version of that. I did my own version of the Milk Smash prank, you know. And then I fell into one weird thing, the Chester video thing, which I didn't know anything about. When I got my 2 Borat Medal of Honor things, I thought it was like a genuine thing for that Chester guy, and I did like a Chester 35809, whatever it is. No, it is right here. It's well, I wrote it down. Damn it. It's Chester 385 GFU. Well, thank you, Chester 385 GFU, or at least that's what I thought. Because that's where I left some comments for that video on this page. Because that's the most popular video I have now. I didn't know that was a thing. And right now I have 437 views on that and 44 comments. That's the most I have on any video, you know. So it's on this page right now. Okay, and I'll get back to that in a while. But that's what I have on 7. You know, because that's when I started getting more views with that video. And then 7th is from Bunson's. Actually, it's a comment on a comment I made on one of her channels, because I'm trying to stay away from comments on other people's channels and stuff like that. You know, because you can check out their comments. I'm just doing comments pretty much on my channels. You know, just highlighting the best stuff. You know. Well, anyways, this is from Queen Ravina Bunson's is back, and I was telling her about the progressive commercial with Flo saying that, you know, her being queen and trying to usurp her throne, and she wrote, Flo, how dare she, horrid little imp. I should have switched to State Farm Insurance when I had the chance and killed her when she was a child. Bring me Flo White, because she was imitating the queen from Snow White and the Huntsman on that. Well, anyways, there's another one from Bunson's, number 8, travesty of the 1998 Academy Awards. And basically, that was I was always mad that they did not nominate Saving Private Ryan for Best Picture, and they nominated Shakespeare in Love, which no one saw. And also in Best Picture category, they had Saving Private Ryan, the best World War II movie, and they also included the absolute worst World War II movie, The Thin Red Line. This is a piece of garbage. And they put that in Best Picture. That's uncalled for. You know what I mean? A horrible movie. Well, anyway, she commented, the jokes were bad at the awards and had too many rape references in them, including as the movie section. That's what she called it. So next year I won't be watching. It's simply too graphic for me. And for a while I didn't know what she was talking about of the rape references. I found out that because I did this video like 2 days after the Academy Awards, and Academy Awards did not stick in my mind. I love Seth MacFarlane, right? But he needs to stick to his cartoons and directing behind the scenes, because Ted was really funny. But his live action stuff is not very good when he's in front of the camera. He can sing, but not good, because he did a live action special like 5 years ago that got big ratings and stuff like that. But no, I'd never seen anyone talk about them. It wasn't that good. You know, they had him dressed like the Cowardly Lion, imitating him and stuff like that. It wasn't that funny. It's just real weird, you know. And the Academy Awards was awkward and not very good. Wait a second. Okay, now what she was talking about with the rape references was the song I Saw Your Boobs. And it was like they're singing the girl saying, I saw your boobs, I saw your boobs. It's like, and that's what she meant by rape references. It took me a couple of days because I just couldn't remember it from the Academy Awards because they weren't that good. So I saw it on YouTube, that little thing, and I said that's what she was talking about. And she's a feminist, so that's fine. But that's what she was talking about, with rape references. And then I put, my response to that was, you know, I hope that I was alright, because I was a little off because my dad, with all that's going on, I haven't been getting much sleep. And then she responded very nicely. She said, you were great. I hope your dad is okay, but with you looking after him, I'm sure he'll be okay. That's very sweet. You're a nice lady. Well, anyways, that's the end of part 1. Part 2 is coming up. Okay.
Get smart. Don't run out. Get the big bag. Don't be a fog. I'm not.